Jeff, we'll have to chat. I need help. So,
I got a
so
recording as well. My apologies. Sorry.
okay, perfect. So what I'll share with y'all today, my sister and I have been with them for the last 12 years. Before this, we loved to travel, didn't have the money, didn't have the time, worked a lot. We're the former body doubles for the Olsen twins, massage therapist, and basically quit our jobs to go take the trips to come back and find other jobs. And so when we saw this, we got super excited about it. Now been on about 166 vacations. On top of that, built it into over $1 million income stream residual per year. And so for us, it's changed our life dramatically. So for us, it really, it can be incorporated in anything anyone's doing. So Dream Trips is the product. This is what you bought. And so these are all the 4- and 5-star resorts, wholesale prices. So we have over 11,000 trips a year you have access to for you and a guest. And if you have a family, it's for your kids. So you can take, you can book as many trips as you want per year. And so I'm going to show you a highlight of these because the biggest thing for us is there's health and wellness trips, there's sports trips, there's golf trips, there's spa trips, there's adventure trips, there's literally every kind of trip that we have for anybody that would want to do any type of specific trips. So I'm just going to go through a highlight just so you guys can get an example. Now, you have a Dream Trips app that you can go to the App Store and download. Do that right away because you can log in with your ID number and your password, and you can go through and flip through all these trips. It has it from a map view, so if you just want to see the world and where all the trips are throughout the world, or if you want to go through it by category from cruises to Mexico to Asia, wherever it is that you want to go, to Cancun, to Hawaii. So this is one of our favorites. This is Marival Residences in Puerto Vallarta. It's a 4-diamond resort. It's $659 per person, and I'm just showing you this one specifically because it's one of our favorites. Normally, it's about $500 per night. And so when you joined, you either joined as a gold and paid $200 to join and $55 a month, or you joined as a platinum and you paid $300 and you're paying $100 a month. So depending on which you signed up for, you got either $200, whatever you joined with, back right away. So where it says apply up to 200 points per trip, you can take that $200, or if it's $300 that you just joined with, and actually go book one of the trips. So whether it's this one or any of the other trips that you like that you may want to go on, then you just click book it. It has all the things that is included with it, from the stay, where the resort's at, what's included. So like on this one we have where you can pick one of the excursions. So they for example, the catamaran, we went and did the sea lions. We swam with the sea lions. That was amazing. And so drop the price of $659 per person. So let's just say it's for 2 people, $659 plus $659, and then drop it. So basically it's dropped it by 100, which would be $559 per person. So you're paying literally for the entire week what it would cost per night. And that's all you can eat, drink, transfers to and from the airport, and all the resorts that we work with are 4- and 5-star resorts. So this is, I just highlight, this is the room, 1,400 square feet. And Forbes, this would be a great one. You would love this one. I know you haven't been on this one yet. It's absolutely gorgeous. They have a regular hotel, and then they have their resort side, luxury residence side. And they just recently, in the last 6 months, opened up the beachfront on this particular one. I don't have a picture of that one at the moment. So I'll snap through these cruises. Dubai, phenomenal, $728 per person for this entire trip. It's at the Fairmont Dubai, has breakfast, this safari tours. I have not been on this one yet, but I heard it's absolutely amazing. This is one of the top ones that people are booking.
How much is
for Dubai?
Yeah. How much would Fairmont be normally per night?
Usually it's usually cut in half, so it is probably about $600-700 per night.
Including, it also includes breakfast and dinners for you if you get two.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing. And this is one we should actually do together. That would be fun. Hawaii, so we've got trips everywhere. I'm not going to go through all of them just because I know you already get the idea. So this trip, just kind of showing you Azul Beach. This is Azul Beach in Playa del Carmen. I don't know why I have this one, but if you were to book it on Expedia, it would have been $3,200. Booking it with Dream Trips, it's $1,100. So you're saving $2,000. Just you show people the numbers of what they're saving and what they're getting. It just makes sense. So we do have a foundation. They do giving back at the same time. So we have several trips to Guatemala and different places where right now Our friends Janie and Raymond are down there building the 130th bottle school, which they're building schools for kids at the same time. They'll vacation for a few days, give back for a few days, and every membership that someone buys actually goes towards the foundation and helping all over the world. So that's something that a lot of people don't even know. Now what you bought, you have your Dream Trips Gold or Dream Trips Platinum. I'm going to go over a few more highlights of the Platinums because I know a lot of you got Platinum in just a second. But all of you got the booking website that comes along with it. So yourname.dreamtrips.com, whatever you named your website. If you don't know, just you can reach out to me, and I know I believe Chuck has it too. We can always reset whatever if you don't know. So you have your booking website. People can go onto your website. They can book travel. You can book travel. The difference is you get a commission back when people book travel through your site, which is great. But our goal is really to have them become a member because now they're going to get wholesale instead of retail. But for you, because you are a member, you have a login, and you can log in when you book your flights, your hotels, your car rentals, anything that you're booking outside of a dream trip. And they have net rates, which is better than you would get if you were just to book normally. And so they have contracts with certain hotels and places because of the volume that we do. So you always want to log in, book through the back of your website, well, your website, which actually is logged in, which gives you that better rate. And so let's just say you have booked a flight or a hotel and it does drop even from the time you book it. They're going to rebook you on that same flight or hotel and refund that back to your credit card. So that's one of our technologies with our booking website. That's really cool. Here's the snapshot of the app. So you can download it. You have your dream trips. You can just scroll through, and I get stuck going through it. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, I want to go on that one. I want to go on that one. And it's a lot of fun. In the corner, you can play around with it. You can categorize by location. You can categorize by type of trip. You also have access to earn points to go on vacation. So you've joined already now with the company. So just think of it as you have this little cloud, and now we're technology. So you have this cloud up in the air that anytime that we have a way where you can shop and earn points to go pay for your trips. And when we talk about traveling for free, you do able to earn points to then spend on your vacations to get it paid for and ultimately then go for free. Dining, and as you share this, you are able to earn points to then go for free. So a couple of ways to do that is this. You have on your website, when you go to yourname.dreamtrips.com, you have a shopping place where you're going to shop at anyway from Apple to Target to Home Depot to all the different name brands. So you can actually just click on there. All it is really a link that shops you through that link and gives you the credit and a discount. So you're going to get discount and commission back to spend on future travel. You also have where you can eat at our partnered restaurants on the app. You'll be able to see local. It says it's Dream Trips Local. So we have restaurants. This is where we've launched in several different markets and continue to grow. It's a fairly new program, but you'll be able to see if there are any restaurants near your area. If not, then we'll obviously the goal is to get more. And so you can see what's already on there. When you eat there, two things happen. You get points back to then go spend on your next vacation. And a lot of them give up to 30, 40, 50% back in points, dollar for dollar. So that's $50 then you can go spend towards your next vacation, which is eating your way to vacation, drinking your way to vacation. I don't care what you do. It's amazing because it's money not out of your pocket and you're going to do it anyway. So that's, they've also started adding spas, entertainment locations. So if you're getting your nails done, your hair done, your massages, we want to know what they are too, because if there's specific ones that you use, we can refer them to have the company set them up. And then we just launched out in November or December, I can't remember which month we just launched this out. Another way to use your points to then spend on vacation is just products through online. We have a merchandise store where you can then take your points. As a gold member, you can spend it on cruises, resorts, hotels, and shopping. And then if you're a platinum, you can spend it on wine also. So they have a way where now instead of, let's say you're going to take a couple vacations a year, you have some extra points to spend. You can go basically discount the price of things you're buying on a daily basis, because a lot of people had all these points, nowhere to spend them. So they were very ingenious with this, and now you can spend them on day-to-day stuff that you're doing. So I'm not going to go through all these. They have hotels you can still spend them on and discounting the price up to 50%. Some are 30 off. You just put half points, half money. So it ends up being pretty cool with everything that they have all over the world, not just in the United States. Just everything, jewelry, luggage, Apple, if you're going to shop on Apple anyway, you're going to, this one, for example, $52 off of the iPad. All right, so I'm not going to go through every single little thing on that. I don't even know if we mentioned this. I'll mention this, and then I'll get on to how to really make money also with this. This is something that's coming out in the next year or so, depending when it's ready for market. It's exclusive distribution to us as a member and or a rep. You can buy it in beta version right now. It's where you can load up to 20 cards, loyalty cards, credit cards onto this. It's where you can then, instead of carry them all around, you can then pay with that. So I'll play the quick little video here. It's turning it on. Now you have all of your cards loaded onto it. You have to put a PIN number in so you can get to them. So when you go and pay, you can basically pick which card you want to pay with. And from there, you lock it on to that card, and then they can swipe it. So this is how you load your credit cards on. They give you a little charger. You load whichever card you want on, and voila. So that's one of our new technologies that's coming out that you do have access to as a member. You can download it. It's connected right to your app. There's a lot of cool different features with it, but it's the next thing in transaction and payments with travel. And people can basically, using that, can also earn points to go on vacations, which is going to be something incorporated with our system. So giving you an idea and the economy and brand, I'd say the ecosystem of our company, they started with Dream Trips. They've launched a way in 2013 where people can earn their way to vacations, and then the Fly Card will become, and tying into that all soon. So we just look at it as Apple brand. We're Dream Trips brand. And so Dream Trips is our product. You have access to all those. It's been awesome. You know, what's really cool is you can pick whatever trip you want to go on. Pick which one you want to go on, and have a handful of us all book the same one. And so that's where it gets fun. We also have trips we put together that are private trips, just VIP trips. So if we have a group of, say, 15 to 25 rooms, we want to book at a specific hotel or location as a group, then we can get that set up. And so it's a private trip, and a lot of times you can do like different things there. Of course, if you have a mastermind group, obviously you guys do that there, but some people can just go on a vacation. We do that as just a vacation group, VIP trips like this. So as a gold member, you have your concierge. If you download the app, I actually have the Dream Trips app, but we have a team app. It's Fun and Freedom Club app. And you go under info, it has all the phone numbers to the concierge. And then it also has the ones to the platinum. And I'm going to, instead of giving you all the numbers, you can just download the app. It's right on your phone. So the gold membership has the concierge, the dining and discounts, your booking website, and access to the Dream Trip. So for those of you who got the gold, $200 one time, $50 for a month. And so I suggest go book a trip. You know, there's so many amazing trips out there. And then what happens within the next year, every month that you're paying your monthly fees, you're getting that back, 660 points in a year from now, to go put towards a dream trip, or to put towards, the buying merchandise or whatever you want to do with your points. So that right there is something cool, because every dollar is going towards benefiting you with the membership. And then if you got 4 members that you enroll personally, your monthly fee is gone. So that is where your refer for, pay no more. And then the platinum membership, here's what's exciting about the platinum. I know several of you got platinum, which is obviously the best package we have. So you have access to book the dream trips. I believe it's a week before they come to the rest of the dream trippers. So you get access to those first. On every trip we have, there's a platinum perk. And I think it was Kipling. She just booked a trip to Iceland, and she was gold. She wanted to be platinum because she found the perk that was the perfect thing that she wanted to do, and it was only a platinum perk. So she upgraded to the platinum. She booked the Iceland trip, and she's going on that. So had a chance to chat with her, and she was super excited about it. So they do have the extra perks on every trip as a platinum. They do have only platinum trips. Emergency evacuation, if something happens and you need to get out for whatever reason, they have the private jet that comes and gets you, takes you where you need to go for whatever reason. It could cost up to $50,000. It's covered. That is just something you might need someday. It's like what you need when you don't know you need it. Well, worth having. Every platinum can apply 50% more points to every trip. So that's something that's really, really, really good. Telemedicine, if you're sick, and like me, well, I'm not sick, I just lost my voice, but if you needed a doctor, you call them up, they prescribe you over the phone, and you can get it to your local pharmacy. So you don't have to go into the doctor. Just that alone is worth the entire thing, to not have to go to the doctor and use that benefit. Roadside assistance covers whatever vehicle you're driving, even your family. So that right there is anything, it's kind of like the roadside assistance of our world. It's great. And then, so $300 one time, $100 a month. And so in a year from now, you're getting that $1,200 back. If you got 4 platinums, it waives your monthly fee for the platinum one. If you are platinum and have 4 platinums accounts, or you could get 8 golds, or a combination that equals the $400 of monthly charges is what it is. So that is the package for that. So how do you earn the points as you refer members? Basically, if they become a gold or platinum, you're earning points. So the gold, you're getting 100 points every time someone signs up that you refer that gets the gold. And the platinum, you're getting 200 points. So as those are collected up, they're just calculating, and you can spend them towards a vacation. What's great is if you enroll 30 golds in a year or 15 platinums, they actually give you no cap on our trip. So when it says you can spend 200 points towards a trip or 500 points towards trips, you can spend your entire points that you earn towards a trip. So that's where you're paying for your entire trip for free, totally. And so that is something that is awesome. Okay. So in the last portion here, I know I only have a few minutes left, I'm going to share with you how you can make money from this. Even if you don't understand every detail, basically as a rep in the company, we're outside reps, we're marketers, we market this, we share it. So I know you have all the click funnels and different ways of doing this. In our world, when we started 12 years ago, we weren't technology savvy as we are today. So we started just showing this to people just on a personal basis, showing the video, showing the website, showing them, a little highlight overview like this. And so for $100 one time, they charge the $20 a month upfront one time, and then the $20 a month runs your business. It's hosting for the website, everything that's done for you from corporate. So that allows you to be able to market this, get paid. So up and running for you 24 hours, 7 days a week. And here's what I share with people is our goal, of course, is to get you an income stream building, and then building residually as the membership base grows. You're getting a percentage of the join fee. If it's platinum or gold, depending which one they get, you get a higher commission when it's platinum, $50 more per sign up when it's a platinum. And then on a residual basis, as your membership base grows, you're getting a residual coming in from the membership fees that are getting paid. You're getting part of that back to you. So I share with people, let's start get your money back right away. So get your 4-year fee as waived for your membership. Get 6, and usually the average is 5 golds and 1 platinum. But ultimately, lately, a lot of people have been signing for platinum, so you're just making more money. So I just did on the average here, 5 golds and 1 platinum is $500. So if we could make your money back ultimately and get you where your monthly fees are waived for your membership, that's our goal to get you started out. So I show out of the 10 this is the numbers for us, out of 10, 6 sign up. So, I mean, some people have a higher sign-up ratio, some people may not, but that's our numbers. Most people see it, they like it, they join. So as it builds up into it's called a senior rep in our company. It's a 30 customers. It's 30 customers pays you about $500 in residual income. And then up to 90 pays you up to $2,000 a month. So, depending what people want to make, and if you see here where it says 45 platinum, so if they have platinum, it gets you to pay in the higher, more money faster. So ultimately, gold, platinum, whatever they get is great. It's going to pay you whatever they have. You're going to get a couple dollars from every membership back to you every month. So these are the averages of income. And as it continues to grow, we built it from 30 personals that we enrolled our first year, 12 years ago. 30 grew to 3,000 in a year and a half. And that is the highest rank in the company. So the goal is to get, obviously as it builds, you're going to make more and more as the membership base grows, the members. Now we get paid when someone joins as a member. If you join as a rep and want to make money, we don't get paid when you become a rep, but we get an override on what happens through the business. So we get a percentage of that, which is awesome. Our goal is to help you. It's awesome that you refer some people that want to save money, make money, however they want to be involved is great. But where we're making our money is the membership. That's our product. It's service-based product. We don't have to store it. We don't eat it, although we're coming out with obviously several different product lines in World Ventures. Let's see. So residually per month, as the membership base grows, you can kind of see as it grows what you would be making per month. So what I would do as a coach, as being a part of the network, we can always set up coaching on what it is that you want to do with this. There's a certain amount of money that you do want to make just from this project alone. We can help you do that. And so where people put us to work for them is that, let's just say as you got started, the membership base is growing, you're getting a percentage of the join fee from the dream trips. And then here's what I didn't share with you. I totally forgot because it's new. As the card comes out, you'll start making money from that. Right now it's beta version. You can buy it as a beta tester. As it comes to the public, someone will be able to buy that for $200. So you're gonna make a commission from the card also then. And then from when people eat out through your network and they are part of your network, when they eat out at our partnered restaurants, not only are they gonna get points, but you're gonna get paid a commission from them eating at that restaurant. So that's just another way to make income. Now on the business part for you to make money, some of you are already part of that. As it lines up in the system, as you join, it'll just take the next spot available. And so as the membership base, the members, customers can come in as much as they want. It doesn't get a spot in the system. As you lock in for the business, let's just say that's you, and the membership base grows through that person that came in after you, it's gonna all write up and you get an override from that. So if you're looking at the business, definitely it's worth it to get that part now instead of later to lock in your spot. Whether you do something now or later, it just is beneficial to you on that. So from the 30 personals, it grew to 3,000 a year, in a year and a half. For us now, it's grown into about 150,000 members and reps in 12 years. We're in 34 countries. Our corporate office is in Dallas, Texas. So to be in business, it's $100 one time, $20 a month. And if you have any of your millennials that are 18 to 25 years old, they can join for basically $25, and then $20 a month gives them access. So just because they're 18 to 25 years old, they get a discount, which is awesome. So that, I won't go over all this. I mean, there's all this stuff is online, our average income that someone can make. What do you want to make? For us, honestly, we just wanted to make our money back and make some extra money to not have to do massage therapy anymore. So I'm going to kind of go off this. But here's what I want to make sure you all have, for just so you have all the information. On here, on the app, it has, for you platinum, everybody that's platinum and gold, and
Plug in your laptop.
Say again?
Plug in your laptop. It looks like you're about ready to die.
Oh, I know, but it's in the other room. My battery charger's in the other room, so I'd have to stop for a sec. So I was just going to try to finish before my battery died.
Oh, okay.
That was the whole point. But here, let me see. So all of this information, like the AirMed, all this information, if you download the Fun and Freedom Club app under info, it has all this, all the numbers, everything you need, so you don't have to write it down. It's just right on your phone, so you have it. And I would recommend, if you have the platinum, to definitely just to go and to register you're on the portal with your telemedicine, so you can have access to that right away. So it's already, like, you just have to fill out your little questionnaire to make sure you're ready to go with that. So that's it. What I would suggest, I know Forbes had said a lot of people are interested not only in the travel, but making money and knowing a little bit more about that. I can go into more depth on how to make the money, but literally how to start is who do you know that wants to travel? Who do you know that wants to make some extra money, get paid to take vacations? And then I can do some VIP webinars just specifically for this network, for this group. Doesn't have to be open to everybody else that we're working with. So then, and if someone wants to do a VIP one for your people, then that's what we're here for. We do business from all over the world. We have business all over, from Asia to Australia. So that's it. What?
Does this answer what you need? Do you feel confident to talk to people about this?
I can't hear.
Can you not hear us? Can you not hear us?
I can't hear you, Forbes.
All right. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yes. I can hear you now.
Okay. All right. So my question, really quick, was, Maria, did you have your question? And do you feel confident to talk to somebody about this?
My employer, people who work with me are gonna, like, you know, so far everything that I've been, the hotels, I've been using this site already.
So, in terms of enrolling anybody else, just to, I think what McKenna has to do, by the way, is to create more of a generic funnel that we could give to our family and friends here, and say, hey, you know what? I'm doing this. It's a great thing. Okay. Selena, I got to get you on the phone with Lindsay right now. You want to call her? Let's call her and talk, because she made an offer. She's very honorable. And so in terms of switching credit cards, whatever it is that we need to do, that's what has to happen.
Yeah, and I can help whoever needs to sign up. I can help.
So talk to Selena for a second, see if you can fix her problem. What I really want to do, Miss Carey, is I want everyone to understand how to get 4 people. I want them to line up 4 people, get you to close it so that it's free every month. That's my goal.
Yes.
Pat, do you have your 4 yet?
No.
Okay, so I don't need you to be out there selling all this mean weird, but I want you to get 4.
And so here's the thing I found a way I could take the best deals all over the world. I don't care what someone says. It's not about, it's getting them just, are you taking a trip this next year? Are you going on vacation this next year? Because most people are going to take at least one vacation a year. And if they can get the best deal and the best price and have the best experience, that's our goal for them, obviously.
So what Maria's done, actually, she's already used the hotel. She already understands it. She's got a great deal.
I started, yeah. But I thought that when I enrolled as
A business.
business.
So I need you to look up her number. Can you give Carrie your number? She really wanted a spot, and she wants to, where is it? Here, can you look this number up? We're going to text that to you.
Yeah, but I can tell you what you can easily do. Just go to, is that enrolled under you, under yours, right?
Yes.
So just go to forbesriley.worldventures.biz, sign up as a rep, and then what we're going to do is you're going to just email corporate and have them merge your accounts.
So does that track me, though, to the beginning? Because that's what I originally wanted to sign up for.
So because it's not yet in there, it'll take the next spot.
So we didn't understand. That's okay. I can confirm for that.
So Forbes, basically it's World Venture, your website, and then sign up right now because it'll lock the next spot, and then they'll just merge the accounts so that you will have.
But I want it to be, can I say in the same position? Because
there is no position when you're a member.
So there is no position as a member. That's the thing. So, but see, let me tell you this. Wait, here's something you got to know: is a lot of those people only signed up as a member. There's only there's only a few of them that signed up as a business.
So with our people, if I can enroll them, I didn't know this. They didn't enroll in business. I didn't think about it.
We have not upgraded them to business yet because most people just got the membership.
They didn't understand it.
we didn't understand.
That's okay.
Right. Just so you know. So it's not like you missed out because most everybody signed up for the membership only. Which,
can you give me, baby, can you give me my membership number? My computer's not here.
Yeah, hold on.
I know my password, but I will do her right now.
Yeah, just, it's Forbes Riley.
No. Go to forbesriley.worldventures.biz. No, it's like 1228 something. I don't know my actual number.
So,
it's
mine?
No, that's under mine. We're going to Forbes
It's
Riley.
on the front of your website. So if you go to forbesriley.worldventures.biz.
It is?
Yep.
Because you have to sign under me to merge your 2 accounts because that's where you began.
Okay.
So 122080301.
All right, so how do we get people like Pat? Look at Pat. She's on the screen here. To enroll.
I know, Miss Pat. How are you, girl? Yes. So good. So there's a couple things that I want to help you guys specifically do. And here's the thing is this is like high tech, high touch, like it's travel. It's not like it's anything crazy. We're a travel club. We take amazing vacations, right? So I feel people make it a little more difficult than they should. And so, I found a really cool travel club. We get amazing deals on travel, however it is. And a lot of people that are working with me, they use my video, which is, it's my last recorded one, which is wvtravelmovie.com. And that's me. Now, I'm going to do an updated one. That's my latest. And so some people will use that one. If you want to use it, you're welcome to. If you feel doing a VIP live overview like this, it would be better. We can do that because the whole goal is to get it in front of the numbers. As we know, it's a numbers game, but getting them as in front of it as fast as possible to pique their interest, because they're either going to be interested or they're not, is really what it comes down to. So most people aren't going to sit there and watch a 30-minute video though too. So that's where, but some people will, because they want to know what are the perks, what are the benefits, how is it going to benefit me, right? Mm-hmm. So my goal, show it however you want. The main thing is that they see something. And that's what I would suggest. And then if there's somebody like who's ever on the line here that if you want to put a VIP webinar together, whether it's one person, whether it's 5 people, 10 people, I don't care. It could be 100 people. And we'll do a VIP overview from that. We could do just a live VIP overview. We do that all the time. Does anyone else have any questions on any of that? And Pat, you can call me directly, any of you, anytime.
Oh, yeah. Which is amazing because you are on top of what, 300,000 people right now? Wow. Hey, how was that? What's your next trip?
Let's see, where am I going? We just got back from the cruise. That was a big trip, one of our favorites, my first time to the British Virgin Islands. We're going to Marival in May. That's the next one we have planned. We have Hard Rock Cancun in November. May, I think it's Cinco de Mayo weekend. We have that one. So here's the thing. I can also put together a trip for a private trip for you guys too. Like if there's a certain, I want it to be where Forbes Riley can go on that one too. With your business.
What does that entail since we've not done that?
Well, okay, so people have access. If you go on the app or on the website, you can see all the different dream trips that are going on publicly for the entire company, right? So you can go on any of those. What this is a VIP trip with exclusive invite only. So you have to have the link. You have to be invited by us, or if you're on that trip and you're going, or you can personally invite your friends to go on that trip. So that gives another reason for someone to get started. Is there's another trip that you're going on, they can come and sign up as a member to go on that trip. So that's a private trip. Like it could be a Forbes Riley trip.
Do that, baby? How do we know how much savings there is over just regular booking a hotel?
So the 4 and 5 star, so the dream trips itself are up to 30% off, at least minimum. So it could be up to 50% off the best online price. And so that's why when you're comparing apple to apples with the resort, the excursions, the transfers, everything included in that, there's a guarantee that if you find it cheaper somewhere else, you go for free. So they have that with the Dream Trips program. So with the private trips though, Forbes, we can set one up. We just have to do it in some advance. It can't just be tomorrow. It has to be like within a 6, give at least a couple months, 6 months, depending.
And minimum for people to go?
Say again?
The minimum amount of people to go?
There's not necessarily minimum. I think about 15 to 20 rooms, 25. I don't know. I have to get the exact number. I think
hotel negotiate a better price. Is that what it happens?
They'll go in and negotiate a price for us as members. Correct. So they'll be able to drop the price lower because they pay cash to drive the price lower. But they'll buy in bulk. They'll usually buy from most of our hotels and partners. They'll go by bulk and they'll do a lot more than just one trip a year. Right. So they'll do. I know at the Marival they have trips every single week there. So whether it's from 25 rooms, 50 rooms, to 100 rooms, they've got something weekly.
For Maria to call corporate, how does she find that number?
I can give it to you, but it's 972. But call me and let me help you first before you call corporate.
So do that. What is your number, Carrie?
310. Yeah, 310. You can, make sure you all have my number. 310-466-8584.
Just out of curiosity, you and your sister, you've been in it a long time. You've done really well. What's an average yearly check for you guys that you make from this company?
So yearly, we make residually over $1 million a year. So that's whether we do anything or not.
Which is about $100,000 a month. which is pretty
So
nice.
our goal is to help everybody get there. I mean, if that's what they want, but I mean, even if it's, half of that or a percentage of that,
But it's
that's
very important for you to tell the people listening right here, how many people did you really enroll when you got started?
So we got 30 personals our first year, but from those 36 really did something. Out of those 6 grew to the 3,000 in a year and a half.
So you really basically enrolled 30 people. And it's important to kind of know that. It's not
about a lot.
Well, but the training is amazing. The company's growing. It's, I was all excited about speaking in front of 9,000 people. Carrie speaks in front of 22,000 people 4 times a year. So, one, it's important to go to one of these trainings. And I also said, everybody here does a little something else. And that whenever you go to a training, you're going to meet people that you can market to. I got a doctor here who, talks about healthy supplements, wants people to buy her ebook or whatever it is. You're going to meet people when they're on vacation. They've already bought World Ventures. So if they want a massage or they want to know about investment or Bitcoin, whatever else they do, they're a great group of people to talk to.
Right. No, absolutely. And 2 things I'll share from what you just said, Forbes, is so out of the 6, yes, that's who works. But then over the last 12 years, we've probably enrolled about 150 personally. So, I mean, we're always meeting people, like you said, we're always out and about. So we're always continuing to grow the business, whether we try or not. It just happens on daily. You're meeting people that what do they do outside of what they do? They are going to take trips. They're going to travel. So I'm not a salesperson. And that's one thing I know, Forbes is the master of pitch, and she helps me all the time because all I know is I can travel and take vacations and have fun, and that's what I do, and I get paid to do it. And so being able to help people do that, whether they understand everything or not, I try to make things very simple. And then the company, on a standpoint of business, we're growing to another phase in the company. Just, we call it WV World Ventures 2.0. With this last 12 years, we've really been scaling to hit this spot where we're going now. We did 950 million last year, I believe it was, in revenues. And the next big training event that we have is actually April 13th to the 15th. I believe I'm going to try to be coming out to your event on the April 6th. I believe yours is, right, Forbes?
6th to 10th. We're doing pitch.
Yeah, so that, and then the weekend after. So if any of you want to attend that one, that's the international convention. So it has training plus some major stuff. Everybody's there. It's about 14,000 people that fit in that arena. I think that's, it should get sold out. It's in Kansas City.
One of the things that happens is we don't network enough. You network in your own little group. You don't meet enough people. And that, I find, is one of the best ways to network and meet other people. My whole goal was just to promote Spin Gym. That's why I got involved. It had nothing to do with traveling's been great, and I love it. The more trips I go on, the more fun I'm having. But it was very self-interested. You want to talk to women who are at a certain age. You want to talk about how to do retirement.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think those people want to hear? Mm-hmm. So if you've got your book, your service, your website, you're with a great group of people. It's the conversation that you're interested in. Mm-hmm. Most companies give the trip as like a bonus. These people travel. That's all they do. You sit on a beach all day. What do you talk about? Whatever else that you do. Yes. And then we're going to merge that. You're going to call Carrie either now as soon as you do this. I'm going to walk you through.
And just call me, and I'm going to help you. I'll make sure.
How many people at the top of a company offer to do this? So I think that's what I love about Carrie is that she talks about not being hard. She's the hardest working person I know. Great. Do that. And then we're going to get you 4 people in the company. All that's going to go away. No more payments. I really want you guys to have no payments. That's my goal.
And here's how you can have me help you is because, just how Forbes is always, she's busy. She runs, $1 million businesses. So for us, how we help her, she'll just do a quick referral and say, hey, I want you to talk to so-and-so, can you get more information on our travel project? And so making that, if you're so busy, it's nice if you want to be involved that way. But our goal is to get them the information so they can just make a logical decision for themselves. And so that's the biggest thing. We know you're not an expert yet on travel. We know you don't know everything, and that's okay not to. Just say, hey, I've partnered up with some really good people in the travel industry. And I wanted you to connect with them to get more info. Just be excited about it.
One of the things that Chuck and I talk about is, Maria, is to talk about having a weekly, I just have once a week, people just meet in the studio. If you want, it doesn't matter to you. If people in this area say, hey, just meet, come to the TV studio, you have some wine. It doesn't matter whether you do it or not. It's really something to have access to. And I think if you own a company like Maria does, buy your toilet paper and buy your stuff through the Walmart and get travel dollars. That's the part that I just go, that's a no-brainer. So Pat, you want to find some people who are in business, and even if they don't want to join, get them to buy toilet paper through you or whatever else they shop at Walmart for, or Staples or all the other companies we have, and you get travel dollars so you can hop on a plane for free.
Right. I was going to show
what?
you real quick.
You are absolutely finished, because I'll tell you what, we got to wrap up class here. So Carrie, thank you. Yay!
Bye, everyone. Have a great day.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
And I don't need you to do another thing. I need to help support this. So I truly believe, Dr. Selena Baker, the way that you are, that you're in an event, go to an event, go to a network event, go out to TLC, they already selling stuff. You can't market your stuff to them. Whereas in your ventures, it doesn't have to be TLC. Oh, I always want that. We've got customers. I think to support your other businesses. Join those trainers. That's my new thing. So you're going to something that you're not going to say. Yeah, and it's all that they do. So that's my mindset. Let's get Lindsay on the phone, but let's go. Let me wrap this up. See everybody in here. Did you get your credit card back?
Every single one of my sites, all the time, 90% of them are Tony sites, and I have to take you out to all of them.
I had no idea. All I did was kind of share it. I didn't need all I had to share was the post. I showed the wrong thing.
Yeah, love that one.
Oh, wow. How did I do that? Okay, well, then I'm not going to need everybody. So that's what I didn't do. Oh, damn. All right, guys, come here for a second. Good job. I'm just a showing first. All right, well then, great. I hit one button. I know, I feel terrible. What do you think?
Now you know.
I had no idea. Like one share everything. Sit. Yeah. Oh, sorry, you guys are back there. This is like having a headless. I swear to God, it's like having the headless thing. Miss Selena, you look very sad. It's because we ran late. I'm trying. I have no idea what I'm getting tired and we gotta go. All right, so here's the deal. Once a week, I don't know how long we planned with this. We're gonna check in. I need you guys to stay on top of it. Not a joke. You're not successful doesn't help me. So, you know what you need to put into your page? We're pretty successful here. You take it and put it back in your page. Yes, you know. Okay, so hang on. So just relax for a second. Let's just end this because we all want to go home. We're actually 2 hours later than we thought. Selena, aha moments. Just wrap it up for me.
My aha moment was to just do this, like not be so stuck on like your own idea and just be more open to testing out different ideas.
I like that.
I like that a lot. And that was a big thing for you because I think when you get off some of the ideas because you had a sense of confusion, the sense of focus and clarity makes me. Do the PDF, get it out there. I love how you do your videos. You're really talented.
Thank you. I gotta do my cover.
Miss Maria, but you know the homework. This is one of the problems with business. It's not like if I could give it to you in a box, I would. Miss Maria.
Okay. My takeaway is that what I've been doing so far, even if it didn't make sense for a lot of people, there is a connection with my financial and tax webinars that I've been doing and the summit topics, as well as my Falling program. It all can lead to my ultimate goal of helping career women.
Okay, I want you to download the teleprompter thing.
Yeah,
that's what I want you to know. Listen to me. I want you to practice every day.
Okay.
Because one of the things that you get lost in is you kind of get lost in a Google translation. I want you to get used to looking straight ahead.
Okay.
And speaking. Because when you do, you got so much more power from that little girl that was reading the small thing 5 weeks ago. You will get what you want.
Oh yeah.
Miss Maria,
Wow, there's so many things. And
By the way, why don't you finish these first for me? Will you tell me what it is? You know what it is? Just checking. Just checking. I'll make sure that's 6.
is that the hypnotizing thing, Jordan?
Yes. You don't want it. All you have to do, guys, this
I'm
is
really thirsty, like horrible thirsty.
good. You should be thirsty. Drink some water. We got tons of water.
Is it because of what's going on?
Yeah.
I feel like
You had a huge amount of things happen. You became Tony Robbins' daughter. You're so much more sophisticated. We no longer care if you're nervous or not. It's irrelevant to us. And you're not going to be consumed by sugar eating your body and killing you.
Yeah.
When you show up next time to this room, I have a feeling that you're going to be 10 pounds thinner.
yes.
Just look a lot. I mean, you are. This panther, the sleek animal, it's very different. Let what I do cook. It's a little bit like you put something in a crock pot. Your heads are kind of going like this. Good. I did a really good job. I have to let you go now because you need to process. You could stay connected. Nothing says you can't. Joshua, you have a whole mission. Get on it. Joshua and that, what we just concluded out there is Joshua shoots events. You have events all the time. Hire him. Literally put some of those photos that you got, the moment of me and McKenna. I mean, there's moments that you capture. I capture a moment at your next seminar so that you can make it memorable. I don't know many people that advertise that, and you're fucking in Orlando. Go to the Chamber of Commerce, go to the convention center, show them the portfolio, only show them what you need to. Bam! That's even better than real estate. I don't know why it took us so long to figure that out. If you're not making $10,000 a month, you're doing something wrong.
I agree. I totally agree.
So, but you have to start coming from a place of lack. That's it. That's it. Just a lack of how you communicate. Just step into it. I have to do the same thing because what just happened. You know, I'm a little bit done shot here. Step up and you know what? I'm the best. Pat, what did you get out of this? How did it work on Zoom?
What did you say? How do I work on Zoom?
How did this work? You were not in the room, but you participated. So help wrap it up. What was your aha? What were you going to leave with?
What am I going to leave? What am I going to lead with? Just be more confident. Go after. Just keep going after people. Tell them what I want. Tell them. Find out what they want, and then help them get what they want. Did we lose you? Larry, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. It looks like we lost her again.
Wow.
Right in the middle of your whole big spiel. Man, that sucks.
What did I get out of it?
Uh,
All right, what did you get out of it?
that everybody liked my joke?
I wonder why we lost them.
And that I really wish I could have been down there.
Oh, I know. Did you put your funnel thing together?
Huh?
Did you put your funnel thing together?
No, not yet.
Okay. Well, I guess we might as well just hang up. We've been on since 9 this morning.
Yeah. And your point being?
I'm tired.
I worked a bunch of hours while I was sitting here. Another nice thing about working out of the house. Are you paying attention to work? Yeah, I am. Training videos, talking to people, playing games. I have a great time. I get paid for it.
So, no, I was just thinking that when you're there, you're actually held more accountable.
Yes.
And you would have, your funnels would have gotten completed.
I know.
I know. I'll do them.
I wonder if they're going to log back on.
I've been corny.
You did?
Yeah. Let me try Selena.
we lost Cindy too, didn't we? She didn't come back on.
She was not feeling good.
Yeah,
She had it from both ends, honey.
Oh,
Sorry.
there's someone.
Hey, we're
There's
back.
Miss Forbes.
Okay, sorry. Courtney's just giving you a little observation of everybody real quick.
Okay.
Powerfully empowering.
So I thought you were more into technology and
Can't
how
hear you.
you are.
Can't see you.
You know, I thought that you were advertising more, that you have this cool little niche that you were reaching out to. I didn't understand the volume of what you do until this event.
So you need a site that actually speaks volumes, no pun intended. I can go there and go, that's Josh Soto, or that's his Facebook. Being all over the place, there's no way to find out who you are, for real. But now you understand the power of connecting those two. Being present, I need to type in your name and go, bam, that's who he is. No question in my mind, no friend paper. I'm going to type in your name, I want to see it. Bam, that's what you do. I'm the best event photographer, quote unquote, from Forbes Drive. I don't know. 10X, watch this. So you need to step up to the plate and make that your presence. To make you money.
Maria, I didn't know what you did. I knew that you had some issues from Forbes Factor, but I didn't know if you were a psychiatrist, psychologist, what the heck you did. And so that was defined for me, and I think you needed that definition too, to be honest with you. You didn't know how to express it. And so I saw that evolve, and I understand much more about what you do and who you are and why you act the way you do.
You just need to show up as a much more powerful woman. You need to be
Yes.
the woman that we now know you are. No excuses, because Tony wouldn't say.
Yeah.
She 100% believed it. So all the other shit that you play with, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
If you own that, show up, grow up, blow up.
Makes sense.
Doesn't it though?
Yes.
Yeah.
To me, if I can finish with that, you're very internal, and I'm like, how does she work with people? You know, so I had a question about that, and especially the type of people that you work with. So that was a question, but let's clear it up. So
I believe your business is going to change. You're going to go home and have a staff meeting that's unlike any other staff meeting you've ever had. And then they're going to see that. You don't have to do all that. You have to just show up as you. The you that you know you are. You can't let anything in the past take away from this. I'm not my past. I am my future. How do I get there? How do I close that gap? Miss Maria.
I had no clue. Honestly. And even as you were defining it, I'm like, I had no interest, and I don't know if you noticed every time you talked. Yeah, every time you talked, I picked up my phone. Yeah, I picked up my phone. I wasn't paying attention. She noticed. Every time you said something, I was just like, have a clue, not interested.
And now?
And now, at least I know what you do, you know. You want to work the money side of retirement. You want to help people get financially fit to move on.
Oh, it's not only the financial side. Financial side will come in, will play in it. But I want to help people change their perspective and say when they're 50, okay, I'm not going to work another 20 years. I'm going to do something else that makes much more fun. And
wow, look at you for the first time, looking at her the entire time you're talking. That was very, maybe you need to get a little more pissed.
oh,
No, I'm not kidding. No, because you just defended who you are without any hesitation. This is not a joke for you. Because you're no longer interested in all the other bullshit that goes on in your head either. I don't see any brother, I don't see anything. I see a woman who just said, you know what? No, I do this and this. Well, good, then show us.
Maria, I left corporate, you know, and when I left corporate, I had this huge, I got shot. All this stuff that happened to me. I had a $3.2 million medical bill. So everything I planned for my retirement,
that's right.
But having a coach like you who says, look, I stand here for women, but now when you look at me and talk and stop moving your eyes all, bam, get a little angrier. And I don't mean that in a bad way.
I know.
But I'll tell you, the whole reason you're here is my FU School of Business. I had a couple of guys say, Spin Jim's not worth anything, you're not going anywhere. And I said, are you nuts? And that drove me for years to get a little more angry, to stop letting people push you around. And that comes from being corporate. Miss Selena, what do you think?
I love that doctor girl. You know, we were roommates during Forbes Factor. I knew she was a pharmacist. I didn't understand. I didn't know that she had the doctor in front of her name. I didn't know that pharmacists do. I knew a little bit about what you were doing. I think what you need is a little more definition, and we found that here.
Doctor of pharmacology who's no longer pushing pills but wants you to get healthy. I got solutions for you. Let me tell you about this, this, and this. We trust you. And you even talked about it, building a tribe that trusts you. Build it more. It's not a joke. It's not.
People trust them. Yes. For the most part.
All right, Pat, real quick, what did you get out of all of this?
I think I got more confidence what to do with people. I need to focus more and listen to people what they want, and then help them find what they, what they're looking for.
Good, because you need that. I got to tell you, the more you guys show up exciting, the more excited I get. You show up here, the reason people can pay Tony $75,000 is because they make a lot of money. Great, let's take our next one on a vacation because you're making money. Okay, got it?
Got it.
I really want the testimony when I met Forbes in the business that I'm in, I was making 0, 10, whatever it was, and now I've not only 10x that, not a joke, because the next step is how many calls are you making? How many people are you sending to the site every day? What are you doing to work? Miss Larry, you're the final one. Go.
I'm the last? Oh, geez. I learned a little bit of everything, except the thing I learned the most is I get more out of it being in person.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah, that I feel like I've been feeling a little lack, and that's only because I couldn't attend in person. But I learned a little bit about somebody, a little something about everybody. Just watching them do those videos. Again,
Culmination of all the work that we've done for two days. I didn't actually teleprompter really well. Probably one of the best I've seen next to D. Good for you. You can't do that. Good skill to have. Chuck.
Yes.
Just an overall view of the weekend. What do you want to say? You are the last voice they're going to hear after me. Go.
Oh, cool. Couple things. One, I think that it was very, the Facebook. I love the Facebook training and the fact that everything that you do, everyone sees, and that the personal engagements that people do on their own page get such a much more interaction than all the generic stuff that you just share. And so to get to create more traction or to create more business is obvious just to start creating more of your own personal content and putting it out there on your page, as long as it's done properly in the way that you just showed us how to do.
Awesome.
Can I say something? Every year I work Tony's twice a year.
Because Facebook is...
Hang on, Chuck. Actually, Courtney's chiming in.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Every year, twice a year, I work Tony's Business Mastery. People pay $10,000 to be in that Business Mastery. I want to tell you, I've learned more in 2 days than I have working as Business Mastery, and I'm one of the coaches of that event. They pay $10,000.
Well, number one, nobody sold you anything else in the room. I'm really adamant about that. This is about teaching. It's about content, and I'm about you 10xing. Yeah. In that room, you bring a lot of other speakers to sell and upsell. I'm not interested in all that. We have a couple of weekly follow-ups. You want to stay connected to McKenna, you want to hire her, that's my only upsell. You might want to do that. And if not her, then because I don't know if she wants to, we'll find somebody who does build this, because I don't want to build my own either. But that's just part of it. So I would come back to either crew for... Kenny, it's... Right, but we just need to click. I've got a couple of ClickFunnels people who build. There's a lot of things to connect that you don't want to have to deal with. You really don't. You don't want to know where your Facebook URL is or how to connect in one page to the other page. It takes away from our business. It's not what you stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. So if she's not going to do it and click all those things, we'll find somebody who does. I've had a couple of people come and go, and I haven't really stayed with me. But it's a very good skill for them to know. But you have to, Maria, know. She's giving you Tony Robbins' home number now. But you have to know what you want. You have to know what the program does. You have to give them, here's the problem. They'll build it for you, but you have to give them everything. So if you don't understand what it does, in the beginning, it's like, I don't know. And then you'll pay them a lot of money to connect things that you don't want. Okay? So now you know how to build a headline. You know how to at least get a little bit of this. We're available. I said April 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We are here, very committed to doing Forbes Factor for 3 days, and then Pitch Master, which you've not done. And that is,
is that part of the training? That's what I was trying to.
You guys can come to Forbes Factor. That's part of alumni. You haven't done Pitch Mastery. I'll figure out something. I don't know. Maybe just throw it in. Why not? You guys are alumni. Because I can use the help. I can.
Okay. So, I mean, if I come, because I come from Colorado,
Mhm.
I can stay, share a room with somebody.
Yes.
That would be happy. That would
We have either a lot of Airbnbs. If I have enough notice, this month is really hard because our place is totally booked. If we have something where it does open up, we can do that. But a lot of Airbnbs, I've had one for $55 a night, or what, even less. There's a lot of cool rooms here if we get a couple of people together. I hadn't really thought. Last time we stayed in a beautiful mansion for free. I have to think about the housing because I can only house so many people in my house. What? Actually, it was one of my business partners. They gave him the beach house. I may be able to do that again for April as long as I stay in touch with my toilet paper people.
Yeah, I have 10 personal numbers.
Well, I do too, but you can call.
Why touch the cleanup?
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
I've
the
got
other thing
Tom's
about
number.
buying a house, it's really reasonable because a house can be $200.
Lost him again.
That was Forbes swinging her hands around.
Oh, yeah, this being away 2,000 miles away sucks.
We got disconnected again.
I know.
Yeah, because Forbes was swinging her hands around. Hit the
Oh,
computer.
is that what happened?
Yes. Weren't you paying attention? No, I'm just kidding.
I looked away while she was hitting us again.
Oh, that's funny.
It's getting late here. It's 4:17.
It's 7:17.
Did you say late or laid?
Late.
Late. Late.
Okay.
E.
Well, you know your Northwestern accents are a little hard to hear, you know.
Whatever. North. Yeah. I'm North.
By the way, Chuck, I tested that little. Is your sunscreen bottle too small? On
Oh,
a few
yeah.
people here while I was working, and they all liked it. They said that would catch my eye if it was in an ad.
It's hilarious.
So just something
you
to consider.
confirm that your sunscreen bottle is too small this summer.
It's just an idea. It's just something that popped in. I know it gives a chuckle, and that usually catches people's eyes. And I know I look at stuff that make me laugh. So
it's worth a try. Let me tell you. I wonder how much hate mail I'll get.
Well, you're not asking them, is your bikini too small or too,
No.
It's your sunscreen.
Yeah, is your sunscreen bottle too small?
Sunscreen bottles are pretty much, factory made, not like bikinis that come in various sizes.
Yeah, but a sunscreen bottle is designed to last all summer and then some.
Not in Florida.
Question. This April 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it's obviously more than a Forbes Factor. She said it's all.
Yeah, it's Forbes Factor and then the mastermind or the right afterwards. Right afterwards. So it is. It's let me go to April. It is the 5th
Excuse me.
through the 10th.
The 5th through the 10th?
Yeah, the 5th is a VIP, the pre-party, the evening.
Yeah.
Where we all come and go, oh, God, I see you again?
So Monday and Tuesday, the 9th and 10th, is the Pitch Mastermind?
Yes.
Yes.
Chuck, they took my payment this past Saturday for the business stuff, which I don't mind. I just want to put it on another card. Is there somebody I can call? Because I sent them an email and I got no response.
No, I need to sit down with you then and let me figure that. We'll figure it out and then we'll get it entered properly because we're actually entering everything into a credit card processor so that it's done in a timely manner, on time, and by a professional company that does it correctly.
Okay, because nobody responded. Not even, you have to go back and talk to whoever.
Where'd you
So
email?
I just responded to the email receipt that they said. It didn't say I couldn't respond to it. So
Oh, okay. I wonder where it went. But anyway, it would have been Mary to call you back probably, but
she's been a little busy.
it's yeah, but still, I'm probably just as good of a person on that issue.
Yeah, because I think because for the book we had 6 payments of 300, right? And I think I'm down to like 1 or 2.
Yeah, I don't remember on the book.
Yeah.
If I mean, I have to get out that information and look,
Yeah.
but
If you could, because if I could pay that off, I'd rather, and then you could just use that same card that I was using for the book for the the
perfect.
next thing, and you could just do the whole 400 a month. So
Okay.
just makes it easier,
Right.
because then I know exactly which card to pay off every month.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
When are we going to talk and brainstorm about the book?
Anytime. You want me to do a group call and do that?
Well, I know I was looking at my notes, and we had last time when we were on the like kind of like this Facebook Live thing or whatever, with Forbes, and I was on
Yeah, the Zoom call.
The Zoom call, and we were going to get back in touch one by one, and that never happened. Like to get everything.
Then that's up to me. I need to start scheduling that with people.
Yeah, 'cause I sent mine back a while ago.
You're 2 different books, Larry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what 2 books?
Well, we do a book at every Forbes Factor.
Yeah.
So you guys are a part of 2 different books.
Oh, okay.
How did we get 2 different books? I don't understand why we're not in the same book. Mine's the permission book, right?
You're part of the Forbes Factor. It's the same book, but 2 different versions or whatever. You're in this.
Okay, she's doing like a volume 1 and a volume 2.
Larry signed up for it 6 months before you did, Pat.
Oh, all right.
At an earlier event.
Okay. Well, that explains that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to explain it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and if I hurry up and get everything done with the second group, I might be able to just get them all in at the same time.
And that would be cool.
That would be cool because I'm still waiting on chapters back from people from the first book, actually.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I was running late, but I actually, it was very hard to edit it in the format that I received, so I cut and pasted it into a notepad and then cut and pasted it back.
Oh, is that what you did? Okay.
Yeah. So it may look a little funny, but that's the only way I could get it to actually edit the way I wanted it to.
Yeah. Okay.
So do you want me to send you something then, Chuck? Like a little
No, not at all. I don't want you to send me anything. What's going to happen? I'll tell you the process because a very simple process. I'm going to call you up. You're going to have your story. Okay. Now your story, I'll give you a little bit of coaching on how to do your story.
Yeah, don't be like me and just spit it all out in like 5 minutes.
Because it'll make it a lot easier and a lot more. What's the purpose of your story, Pat?
to inspire people that they can do anything no matter what people tell them.
No.
No.
The purpose of your story is to promote my thinking for you anyway, is the whole purpose of your story is to promote world ventures.
Okay.
Okay? Because the bottom line is you don't want to just tell a story because no one really cares. So what your story needs to be about, and it needs to be about from maybe starting off when you were a little kid and that you didn't travel and that you didn't get a chance to go anywhere and your parents never took you anywhere, on vacations. And as you got, so your whole story needs to be like your lifelong story. But why are you an expert? Why would someone come to you for your business? And that's the whole purpose. That's the whole purpose of the chapter, is to promote your business.
All right. So I would add it. Okay, I'm gonna go into I traveled extensively with the military. I've been to 4 countries, 27 states, something like that. Okay.
Right. So your whole story is to basically, the whole purpose of your chapter, of your story, is to promote a business. It's not just to tell a story.
Okay, got it.
So you want to kind of build up why you're an expert in the travel industry, why you're an expert in this particular, why World Ventures, why Pat.
Okay.
So, and the fact that you were in the Navy and you traveled so many places that, and when you got out, you realized that there was no way possible that you could continue to do that because it's so expensive until you found this travel club, or whatever.
Okay.
And then you want to lead them to, at the very end of your story, you want to lead them to your website, your Facebook page, or whatever is going to create an income for you. That's the whole purpose of your chapter. It's not to tell a story, but to create an income for yourself.
All right, got it. All right,
And so now put that together.
okay.
If you need little cliff notes for yourself, put little cliff notes, or if you want to write the whole thing out, it needs to be about 20 minutes long.
Okay.
And then we'll do a Zoom call. I will record the Zoom call, and then from there we take it and send it to a transcriptionist. He transcribes everything for you so that it's exactly as you said it. Even every and ah and but and everything is transcribed in there. Then you get it and you get rid of all that stuff and you create more of a story. That's when you can do all your major editing. You can get rid of everything and create a new story if you want. You can add portions to your story. If you read it, go over it and read it, and you go, oh, I wish I would have been able to elaborate on this. And then you can add big portions to it if you want. Then once you're done with that, you send it back to me.
All right.
And then from there, I send it to a publicist, a ghostwriter, and that ghostwriter will take your jibber jabber. I got her. Oh no, I got the baby.
Okay.
The ghostwriter takes your story and turns it into a story, an actual story, so that it would be interesting for someone else to read.
Okay.
Not without changing it. He just takes it and changes words and stuff like that to make it a better, kind of more of a storyline. And then he sends it back to you, and you can have one more review, but that one more review is very slight. If you want to go in and change one or two things, or if you notice spelling is wrong on your name or whatever, you can make very slight changes. Then it goes for publishing. And where we're at with Larry's book, the one that she's in, is she has gotten it back to me the first time. It's still sitting with the ghostwriter right now.
Okay.
So it wouldn't take long for me to call everyone up that's in this new book and say, okay, let's get your story going. And in fact, I'll probably start that tomorrow, to start telling people, let's schedule a time for you. If it needs to be a week out, it needs to be a week out. If it needs to be 3 days from now, then that's what we'll do, is get it scheduled for 3 days from now. And we'll get everyone's chapter together and we'll put together one nice book. And then imagine this. The whole advantage of this book is that now you're a published author, but instead of you doing all the promoting for your own book, you've now got 10, 15, 20 different authors promoting the same darn book. And so the chances of it becoming an Amazon or even a New York bestseller are a lot greater, actually 20 times greater than it would be if you were just doing it yourself.
Right.
And also, if you were at a networking event, which is probably real likely with you being in network marketing and wanting to promote travel, if you're walking into a room and you present someone with your business card, what do they usually do with it?
pocketbook and lose it.
Right. And the chances of them even looking at it are slim. You know, a lot of times they'll look at it, glance at it, stick it in their pocket. But you hand someone a book, and all of a sudden you're the expert in whatever your chapter's about.
Okay.
You're an expert. You're an expert in the travel industry because you have a published book. Doesn't mean you know it or know any more or less just because you have a book rather than a business card, but it's just how it's perceived, and that's all that matters.
Right. All right, great.